Hello everyone, I'm Nini FC and this is Blue Lines TV, and today I'm bringing you guys another combined 11 video for our upcoming game against Barcelona next week on Tuesday. This series has gotten good feedback before, plus I thought, you know what, it would be nice to have a nice little light-hearted fun segment for the channel. But before I get into the video, please, if you haven't pressed the bell notification button, please press that and stay tuned to all things Blue Lines TV. And one more thing, smash that like button, help me get 500 likes for this video. Now the formation I will be using for today's combined 11 video will be a 4-3-3, as I personally feel that it really complements both teams' players. But getting straight into the video, starting with the goalkeeper. Now, on Chelsea's side, out of Courtois, Caballero, and on Barcelona's side, out of Ter Stegen and Cillessen, who will make it into the team for the combined 11. Now we're off to a nice and easy start here because it's going to be between Courtois and Ter Stegen. And the person I've picked to become part of the combined 11 team is going to be Courtois. Now it wasn't as simple because Ter Stegen has been really improving over the years. He's become a world-class goalkeeper in his own right. His distribution is fantastic, it's world-class, but I think in terms of pure goalkeeping, in terms of shot stopping, controlling the back line, of course coming out for crosses, control communication, I will have to go for Courtois. Now I've always made this point that if Courtois could actually pass out from the back, he'd be by far the best goalkeeper in the world. He's okay at that, he could be much better, but I think his all-round game is at a very high standard, as we've been seeing this past couple of months. Now moving straight to the right back position, on Chelsea's side, out of Moses, Zappacosta, and from Barcelona's side, out of Semedo, Vidal and Roberto, who will make it into the ultimate team. And for me, it boils down to Semedo and Victor Moses. Now this will definitely be controversial, but the player I've decided to go for this combined 11 team is in fact Victor Moses, and I'll tell you why. Now for this video, I do need to take form into account when it comes to deciding players, and in regards to Semedo, he just hasn't played enough games with Barcelona. Now, speaking to a lot of Barcelona fans, their impression is that Semedo is very good defensively, similar to Victor Moses, but again, he does struggle a bit in the final third, and there's numerous factors as to why. Obviously, a new league, a different system, playing with new teammates, not playing consistently, so it does play a part. If he were to play Barcelona again in the future, this could definitely change, but at this moment in time, I have gone for Victor Moses due to the consistency of games played by Victor Moses. And also the fact that Moses has created more opportunities compared to Semedo this season. Now, even though Sergio Roberto is normally the popular option for Barcelona, defensively he can be a weakness quite a lot, as a lot of teams do look to counter down his side, and that's the main reason why I haven't looked at him to be part of this team. Now moving straight to the centre backs, who's going to make it into the team? Now out of Christensen, Luiz, Cahill, Azpilicueta and Rudiger, and from Barcelona's side, Piqué, Umtiti, Mina and Vermaelen, who's going to make it? From Barcelona's side, I have gone for Umtiti, and from Chelsea's side, I have gone with Azpilicueta. But the player who I think will make it into this team will be Umtiti. Now the reason why I've gone for Umtiti is that on form, he's probably been one of the best centre-backs in the world this season. He's shown how much of a complete centre-back he is. He can pass, he can tackle, good positioning, good in the air, great strength as well, plus that tenacity as well that great leaders have. And a lot of Barcelona fans have been incredibly impressed with Umtiti this season. Now this sounds quite similar to Azpilicueta, but I would say as a pure defender playing as a centre-back, Umtiti is a better player than Azpilicueta. Now moving on to the other centre-back position, that's going to be between Piqué, and originally it was going to be between David Luiz, but due to injury and falling out with KANTE, he hasn't been playing that much, so I can't use him. So it's going to be between Piqué and Christensen. And this will be another controversial decision because I've gone for Christensen to make it into this team. Now the main reason why I've gone for Christensen is due to his incredible defensive stats, and when you compare it to Piqué, he's just been better. He's completed more tackles, won more aerial duels, gives away less fouls, makes more tackles. He's been incredible. Christensen has become an important component of this Chelsea team, and PK, in my opinion, has been absurd by Umtiti so far this season, and I feel that Christensen and Umtiti deserve to make it into this team. Now moving to the left back option from Chelsea side, out of Alonso and Emerson, and on Barcelona's side, out of Jordi Alba and Digne, who's going to make it into the team? Now this is a pretty easy one. It's going to be a battle between Marcos Alonso and Jordi Alba, and the winner of this battle will be Alba. Alba has shown this season that he is the best left back in the world on current form so far this season. He's been incredible. Without Neymar on the left in front of him, Jordi Alba has been contributing more in the final third because he's become a passing option now in the final third, and he's been incredible, and it's been one of his best ever seasons at Barcelona so far. Now moving into the midfield. Now this is going to be a very controversial and pretty difficult one as well. It's taken me a long time to really figure out what the midfield should be for this combined 11 team. On Chelsea side we have Cesc Fabregas, Drinkwater, Bakayoko, Ross Barkley and Kante, and on Barcelona side we have Iniesta, Coutinho, Paulinho, Gomez, Rakitic and Busquets. Now the first battle will be between Cesc Fabregas and Iniesta. Who will make it out of those two into the team? That will be Iniesta. Iniesta is still one of the best midfield players in the world. Do I think Iniesta is on a completely different level to Fabregas? No, but I think he is a better player. Iniesta isn't the force off the ball anymore now, but on the ball, there's no one better than him. Now for the other midfield position, it's going to be a battle between Bakayoko and Coutinho. Now this is going to be very easy. Coutinho is going to be the winner between him and Bakayoko. I know he's just joined Barcelona, but looking at his previous form over the past 2 seasons, he's really gone and stepped up to a completely different level. He's become a world-class player now, in my opinion. I think he's going to be amazing at Barcelona, where eventually he will replace Iniesta. Coutinho has great vision, great close control. He's a threat from distance, something that Barcelona don't necessarily have. Players from deep in midfield that do have long shooting capabilities. Now originally I was going to consider Rakitic. I know so far this season, especially in the last month, his form has been incredible for Barcelona, but if I had to say who's a better player out of Rakitic and Coutinho, for me it's always going to be Coutinho, so that's the main reason why I've overlooked Rakitic for Philippe Coutinho. Now moving to the last position for this midfield three, and that's a battle between N'Golo Kante and Busquets. And you guys, this is the reason why this video is taking so long, because it's taking me so long to fully decide who I would have in the team. And this is definitely going to be the most controversial choice of this video, but here I go. The player I've decided to go for is N'Golo Kante. Now you guys definitely have to hear me out. In terms of technique, Busquets is a better player. Busquets does have greater skill when it comes to close control as well, plus playing out from the back. But at the same time, Busquets always has options in front of him. He does have 2 other midfield players around him, plus 2 fullbacks that really do push out wide and hover the flanks. So it does make it easier to play out. Now Kante is a bit more versatile compared to Busquets, because Kante does have to play in a midfield too, meaning that he does have a lot more attacking responsibility compared to Busquets. Busquets doesn't have to collect the ball from deep, then carry it for about 20 to 30 yards in the opposition half and try to create something. But N'Golo Kante has to do this. I also feel from a defensive standpoint, Kante is a better player. Kante is better at winning 50-50s, plus he's able to take up better positions defensively as well. In certain games where teams do press Barcelona high, sometimes Busquets isn't that shield in front of the defence that you would hope for. And when you compare that to Kante, Kante does often provide more defensive stability. So it's down to Kante's versatility that gets him a place in this team. Now, to complete this combined 11 video, moving straight on to the forward and attacking players. On Chelsea's side we have Eden Hazard, Willian, Pedro, and for their forwards we have Morata and Olivier Giroud. And on Barcelona's side we have Dembele, Messi, Denis Suarez, and up front for them Suarez and Paco Alcacer. Now, the first battle on the right hand side will be between Messi and Willian. Now this is the easiest decision. The player to make it on the right hand side is of course Lionel Messi. Now for me, Messi is the best player I've ever seen, the best dribbler of the ball there's ever been in football, in my opinion. Fantastic shooting. I mean, honestly, there's no point even going on about him. We all know how fantastic he is. Now moving on to the left hand side, and that battle's going to be between Eden Hazard and Dembele. And again, this is another very easy decision to make. The winner of this battle will be Eden Hazard. Now Dembele has got some criticism from Barcelona fans, but I think some of them can be a bit harsh. Again, he is very young, he has had a lot of injuries, and he is getting used to a Barcelona way of playing. He's definitely a player for the future. But in a way, it is no contest. Hazard is the best player in the Premier League. He's one of the best players in the world, the very upper echelon of players in Europe. And Hazard would easily walk into the Barcelona team. Now, the final position, who will play up front? And that's an easy battle. That's going to be between Morata and Luis Suarez. And the player to complete this combined 11 team will be Luis Suarez. Suarez is one of the top world-class strikers in the world. Morata isn't a world-class striker just yet. Yes, he has a lot of nice attributes to his game. He can definitely improve for game time, but Luis Suarez is a level of standard that Morata should look to aspire to. But anyway, you guys, that's that. That's my combined 11 team between Chelsea and Barcelona. I expect there to be a lot of Barcelona themed videos coming up in anticipation for our game next week on Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I said, if you like this video, smash that like button. Help me get more than 500 likes for this video. Anyway, you guys, thank you for watching. I'm the EFC. This is Blue Lines TV, signing out.